should slap the living hell out of
Would
you.
you please approach?
Hello, Judge.
Hello, sir. Raise your arms for me. You solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
So help me God.
All right, please take a seat, Mr. Toughknuckles. Mr. Toughknuckles, if you could just provide me a narrative as to the turn of events from tonight that led up to your apprehension and arrest, please, sir.
Sure, yeah. So, I was driving around and getting sick with it through the town. And I saw this bus going around the city, and I just heard someone was yelling out, "Who driving this bus?" And then I automatically knew who it was, so I gave a phone call, and I was like, "Hey, can I hop on that bus?" And then so I met her at Alta, and then so I parked my car, and then she came up running towards me, and I was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And then I hopped in my car again, and then she hopped in mine, and then we drove off. And then the cops were following us, and I was like, "Oh no, why is the cops following us? I didn't do nothing." And then she was just like, "Hey, let's just drive, Goofy." And I was like, "Okay, let's go." And then so we got in I guess you could call it a police chase. I'm not sure if they were following me because they like me, but they were chasing after me. And then she go and then all I started hearing was shots being fired out of my vehicle, and I was like, "Ah, no!" And then I then soon realized that she was shooting out of my car at the police. And then so we just kept driving down the road, and I was so scared for my life because I didn't know what was going on. I had gunshots in my ear, and there were so many police and so many police sirens. And then so I didn't know what to do. And then so I hopped out of my vehicle because it ran out of gas. And then I took my wife's Can-Am, and then I hopped in the Can-Am, and then we were driving off. And then we were getting sick with it. And then as that part, you're entering into the city, southbound Route 13, I crashed. And at that time, I didn't know what to do, so all I knew what to do was just run. So I ran, and I ran to the nearest spot that I felt more safe at, and then so I just ducked down and hid behind a porta potty. And then I was hoping that the cops would run past me and not see me because I was just scared for my life. And then all of a sudden, like, I just started getting shot. I didn't know where it was from, and it was like this bridge, like 350 feet in the air. All I hear is doo 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 doo, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm getting shot at." I did have a weapon in my bag, but I didn't pose the weapon. I didn't shoot at any cops. They even drug test me. I mean, whatever that test for gunpowder on me, and it was negative. But they still felt the need to shoot an unarmed man, and I just don't understand. And then so as I was approached by Officer Smitty and Officer Slivers, they were talking down. They were talking down to me like I'm a turd, and they were yelling at me. And I just felt so belittled after being shot. And then I went to EMS, and then they patched me up, and I got handcuffed. I got shot at. I didn't even get read my rights. I just don't know. I just don't know anymore, Judge Roscoe.
Mr. Toughknuckles, I have a question for you, sir.
Yeah, go for Jimmy.
a- as in your testimony, you stated that Miss Smith was driving a bus, and then you got into
Oh,
one of your vehicles, correct?
yeah, it was a bus. It was a bus.
A bus.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then you started driving one of your vehicles, correct, sir?
Uh, correct, Judge Roscoe.
Okay. And that's when you first noticed police behind you, was after you were driving one of your vehicles?
No, I did see an officer chase. It looked like that they were playing tag in Alta, and and me and we have a history together. So I was like, you know what? If they're playing tag, I want her to win. So I was like, hey, Happen, I want you to win the tag game. And then that's what led to me being shot.
All right, but when you jumped into your vehicle, sir, the cops were behind you with their lights and sirens on, correct?
Correct.
And at any point in time, did you feel it was necessary to pull over to abide by the state laws on lights and sirens, or did you just feel that it was your right and duty to continue driving?
Well, I was just scared for my life because they came in all hot and heavy, and I didn't know what to do. It was just like everything jumbled up all at once.
Okay.
It was like
Honor, Smitty keeps texting me.
Miss
it was
Smith, please, excuse me, Mr. Toughknuckles.
yeah,
Miss
number two.
Smith, you will have an opportunity to speak when it's your turn.
My
Go ahead,
bad.
sir.
Oh,
Yeah, I just didn't. I I just wasn't thinking clearly, Judge. I just didn't know what else to do. I was scared, and 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 to be truthful, so has beat me up a couple times. So I knew if I were to stop that car, she would and I quote, beat the brakes off of me. Oh,
All right. Thank you, Mr. Toughknuckles. You may step down. I appreciate your testimony this evening.
okay, thank you, sir.
Miss Smith, you may approach the stand.
Oh, my muscle.
Do you
Oh
solemnly swear
my
the testimony
God!
you give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the
You
truth?
was scared.